Good afternoon, friends. I am Dr. Girish Birud, practicing pediatrician from Kalyan and Dombili. Dear friends, today I am live on Facebook for very important uh, topic of diarrhea in children, and it is one of the most important causes of problems in children, which causes lot of problems to the family as well as deaths also occur because of diarrhea. The first and foremost question which comes to mind is what causes diarrhea. And diarrhea can be of many reasons, but most important causes of diarrhea is infection. And about 60 to 70% of diarrhea are caused by some or other viral infections. So there is no need to treat diarrhea with antibiotics. Rest of the diarrheas can be caused by bacterial infections, but WHO and all the pediatricians do not recommend antibiotics routinely for such cases. And rest about 5 to 10% causes are because of other reasons like fungal infections and osmotic diarrheas which are caused by overeating and many other factors. Uh, the basically diarrhea is altered consistency or altered frequency of stools. So if your child is passing only one or two stools in a day and suddenly the baby is passing more than 3 4 stools, then probably it is diarrhea. And altered consistency, if your child is passing normal semi solid stools or solid stools and suddenly baby is passing liquid stools, and then also it can be called as diarrhea. So this is the definition of diarrhea. How does diarrhea impact the health of children under 5 years? It is, as I said, that it is important cause of problems in children. And once your child is sick with diarrhea, whether it is bacterial or viral, it is going to last for 3 to 7 days. And in those 7 days, the diet and feeding of the baby will be hampered. And at the same time, because baby is not eating properly, baby will start losing weight, and it regains weight almost about in next 2 to 3 weeks. So the loss of health or loss of weight is going to be recovered after 3 weeks. And it so almost a month of weight loss and growth is going to be hampered with diarrhea. And this is the most important thing, that growth of your child is going to be hampered, and at the same time the immunity of baby is also reduced, so it becomes more prone for other infections. Then how do we recognize danger signs in child suffering from diarrhea? First and foremost is altered consistency and altered frequency. Because of that, there is loss of water from the body, and this will cause reduced urine. So if your child is passing less amount of urine, at the same time passing many stools, what we say, that don't tell us the number of stools, but tell us about the quantity of urine baby is passing. If your baby is passing less amount of urine, then it is more dangerous than passing more stools. So you should first see that how much quantity of urine your baby is passing. Then other important thing is, if baby is not accepting food, then it is not good. If baby is lethargic, like baby is very difficult to wake up and it is constantly sleepy, not responding to your commands, not playful, then it is a dangerous sign. Then if you see the anterior fontanelle is here, the tau which we call in Marathi or Hindi. If it is depressed or if it is lowered down, then it is a dangerous sign. And if your child is crying and there are no tears, then it is another important sign of dangerous sign. Then baby's tongue will be dry, and baby will be constantly asking for water. So that time you have to supplement the baby with uh, good amount of fluid, and that we'll see later how much fluid we should give. Diarrhea can be treated, and how diarrhea can be treated. The first and foremost thing is maintaining good hydration of the baby, and good hydration can be maintained by giving uh, ORS or oral rehydration salt, what we call the WHO ORS. That has to be given, and not any drink can be given. Only WHO what do you say, recognized or WHO approved uh, rehydration salts should be used, and any drinks like fruity or that kind of drinks may not be given, because they will increase the diarrhea sometime, because osmotically they are dangerous to the intestines of the baby. So you should supplement with ORS. You can prepare it at home also. One glass of our normal regular glass is 200 ml of water. In that you can add one spoon of sugar and 2 pinches of salt. Only 2 pinches of salt can be added, and that should be less salty than your tears. That liquid can be given to the baby every time the baby passes stool. Whatever amount the baby is drinking, that should be given. One spoon, 2 spoons, half vati, whatever baby is accepting, that amount of fluid should be given. And that is the first and foremost treatment of diarrhea. The other important thing, according to WHO and all the pediatricians, is supplementation of zinc. It is very important factor to supplement your child with zinc, because zinc takes care of the gut immunity, like intestines. They try to protect your body from infections, and zinc will take care of the gut immunity, intestinal immunity, and it will reduce the diarrhea episode drastically, and it will protect your baby for about next 3 months from having another episode of diarrhea. So WHO recommends 20 milligram of zinc any child beyond 6 months of age, and below 6 months we have to give 10 milligram of zinc daily for 14 days. And friends, this 14 days zinc is going to help your baby to recover from diarrhea, and immunity also will be better, and baby will not fall sick again for about 3 months if you take proper care. So zinc supplementation is important. Next important question which parents ask is, should mother stop breastfeeding the baby? No, friends, it is very dangerous practice to stop breastfeeding of the child, because mother's milk is the safest thing which can be fed to your baby. It is easily available, it is sterile, it contains the factors which impart immunity to your child. So if you are not feeding the baby with mother's milk, then you are doing injustice to the baby. And at the same time, it will take good care of the hydration, the water content which is lost. Mother's milk has about 60 to 65% of water, so water will be replenished, and your baby will be better little faster than the babies which are given other type of milk. Then how should parents be prepared immediately to deal with diarrhea? The most important thing which I said is uh, oral rehydration salt and zinc, which has to be given. And at the same time, you can give prebiotics like Saccharomyces boulardii in good quantity, so that your child will be free from symptoms and playful again, and he will not fall sick uh, very soon. So that care should be taken. And most important factor is the washing of your hands. Every time you clean your baby's stools or diapers, you have to wash your hands thoroughly, and you can wash the baby's hands also thoroughly. Every time you feed the baby, or your baby is going to eat by herself or himself, then you have to teach them that they have to wash hands properly, so that these infections which are occurring through your hands or unclean sanitation practice, they will be less. Then at the same time, the drinking water and the food which we eat has to be taken care. The drinking water, if it is filtered water, then it is good, or otherwise you have to boil water for 20 minutes, then only it is safe for consumption by your baby. So 20 minutes boiling or filtered water can be used safely. Then if at all you are going to give any outside cooked food, then freshly cooked food is best, and cooked food is best. Don't give any uncooked food, like chutneys. They are very dangerous because they are not cooked. uh, the food which is cooked, like boiled or roasted, that can be little safer, but as far as possible, avoid giving any outside food to your baby. And as soon as the baby has diarrhea, you have to start giving oral rehydration salt even before you contact your pediatrician, and maintain the hydration of baby, so that your baby will be saved from many other problems. Thank you, friends.